We are now going to be awaiting for the family. They assured us that by tomorrow they will have designated the date of the funeral because they are not yet all back home today. That is why they could not give the funeral date, but some members are arriving this evening. Tomorrow they will therefore give the date of the funeral, which will be communicated by the plenary committee. They will also designate who will communicate the date once the committee has met. But the committee, indeed, the Premier, myself, members of the family, we were together in order to ensure that we start preparing for the funeral of the Prince of KwaPhindangene.
You also spoke about negative comments, especially coming from the social media. What is it that you find so disturbing?
I think because I'm no longer a child, I wouldn't want to go to what I have seen in the social media. But there are people who have started to throw insults. I think political parties, the leaders of political parties, have demonstrated, because across all political parties, leaders have conveyed their condolences to the IFP, to the Buthelezi family, to the Zulu Nation. I want to make a similar clarion call to all social media users that can we take this time as a mourning time and refrain from anything that might be not good to be said at this time. Let us put aside politics during this difficult time and mourn as a nation. As leaders have demonstrated, so we want to appeal to people who use the social media very recklessly. This is not the time for such. This is the time to mourn as a nation, to give a final tribute to Prince of KwaPhindangene for the role he played in our country over a period of 70 years when he was actively involved in the politics of South Africa.
Perhaps we have seen the Premier of the province, Nomsa Dube, also engaging with some of the family members. Perhaps I might as well think that you are also part of those engagements. What are some of them, without maybe perhaps giving much details, because we know that it's still early?
Yes, it is very early to release details. I was part of the committee, which is going to be a planning committee, because this is going to be one of the big funerals